Some days I wonder how I'm going to make it. I've got heart failure, diabetes, thyroid disease. I've got vision loss, especially my left eye, due to diabetes, retinopathy, macular edema. I've had cataract surgery, which helped, but up close, which is why I have these cheapo reader glasses, I struggle to read and see things close to me. Distance I've actually is better, except for me, when I see stuff like trees and cars, I can't see the colors correctly. The color stuff is gone. Once in a while I get a moment where I can see something more true to the color. But clarity and details, colors, faces of people, that's very difficult for me to see. And a lot of that's not going to improve any more than what it has. I do get regular injections. Right now we're about every 3 months. I get Eylea HD, and it is helping. But I just went through another bleed and macular swelling and retina swelling, and it's this up and down yo-yo effect. So in addition to that, my other big issue is heart failure, the fatigue of it, the not enough energy, and I can tell that blood flow is reduced, because there's times when I just can't get my brain to click. I know that it can affect your brain, but I'm starting to see that more and more, and that's frightening to me. In addition, I've got a husband that has dementia, and I see that progressing. And so sometimes I find myself getting impatient with him before I realize that he can't help it. And it's like I'm too slow sometimes to make that connection. And I feel bad. I feel, horrible that I'm just too impatient sometimes. It's not easy, because it's like I told him the other day, I said, in the last 4 years since I was in the hospital from heart failure, everything in life is completely flipped around and upside down, and it's been an adjustment every damn day of my life. And I want to go do things, but if I do, I get tired so easy, and then I'm wore out for the next 2 days. There's things in my yard I want to do. There's things outside. There's painting I'd love to do in the house. Stuff all I love, and I can't seem to do it. Plus my vision isn't where I can do the painting. I literally can't see straight lines that well. So I don't know. Some days I'm just so fed up with life. I'm just like, what's the point? It just feels like one big fluffing challenge. And I just sometimes don't know. I'm just like bewildered, confused, frustrated, angry. I've had most of my friends that I thought were close family, that I thought were very close, just kind of say, whatever. Ever since I went in the hospital and all this happened, it's like, we don't want you. We don't care about you. Oh yeah, they'll say they care, and they'll make up excuses that I'm angry or that I'm this or I'm that. But bottom line is, when I needed people the most, they abandoned me. And if I go back to my family was always like, we'll always be there for you. My dad would say, blood is thicker than water. No one will stand by you like your family will. Well, my family ditched me, treated me like crap years ago. Of course, I dared to speak the truth of things, the secrets that the family didn't want out. So, I don't know. I feel alone most days. I feel frustrated and angry and scared. I don't know what's going to happen with my eyesight. Am I going to have my eyesight for many more years? Is it going to continue to worsen? Is heart failure most likely will worsen, but when's that going to happen? Is it going to happen so subtly I don't notice it? Am I going to just keep losing energy? Oh. And right now my husband is the one that brings in the income, which isn't a whole lot. If you know Social Security, you know that you're never going to get wealthy on it. But I'm scared. It's like, what happens as he progresses? And I know that's going to progress and get worse. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with it. How do I do all this? Feels like way too much. And I've had people say, oh yeah, you're under a lot, blah, blah. Well, I know that much. I just don't know how to get from point A to point B. Not sure I have the energy, the physical energy. I'm not sure I have the brain capacity these days. Thank God I have my dog and my cat. And thank God that, my husband and I still love each other. But it's a hell of a thing to go through. So, and there's tough decisions we got to make coming up here very soon. I don't think either one of us is prepared to do that. I mean, we talked about it, but damn, those aren't easy decisions. And of course, there's no help from society, no help from the yahoos in D.C. and around the country. You're on your own. I think a lot of people in this damn world may say they care, may say, they don't want to see people suffer, but, for the most part, if you end up living in a cardboard box and dying, does anybody give a damn? Is it like if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? If you're not there, do you know? I mean, it's just pretty aggravating. I know this is, I'm just sharing what I'm going through because it's all I know to do right now. And I don't know what the answers are. I don't know how to get from point A to point B. Isn't like I've never been through something just as tough, because I have. I was paralyzed in 1991. But this is a different thing altogether. I try to keep going day by day, but some days I just want to go run and hide in the forest and never come back. So, just sharing this. If you're dealing with any rough issues, hopefully this helps. You're not alone, because I feel like I'm alone most days. Okay, before this gets too depressing, I'll let you go. Take care. Thanks for watching.